Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some pudding, my husband's favorite, I think. Although he likes just about anything, but he loves this. And I'm going to add, it's a peanut butter butterscotch pudding. I'm going to add part of my milk in there, which is 2.5 cups total. Then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of white sugar and 3/4 cup of brown sugar to it. And I'll stir that up real good. Sometimes the brown sugar is a little bit more difficult to bring together than the white. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just me, probably just me. Then I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. After I get that all brought together a little bit more, I'm going to add the rest of my milk. So that'll give me a total of 2.5 cups of milk. I have to get this hot and get it to a boil. Now this recipe here can be used, my husband's grandmother used to make this all the time. I mean every week I think, and that's what he told me. And she would, she got all the ingredients in it, peanut butter and everything, and then she would, after it cooled down real good, she would put bananas in it like you would a banana pudding, and they loved it like that. So that's something else you can do with it. You can always add bananas to it. I'm not going to be doing that today, but you can add bananas to it, and that makes it really good. I know my son was home for Christmas. Oh, what a blessing. And I made it, and I had bananas in it, and he really liked it. But today we're going to do that. Yes, I wish he'd surprise me about once a month and come in. But boy, was I surprised. Oh my goodness. I've got a sore throat, as you can tell. I was in the kitchen getting ready to do a video, and I get all my stuff together and had it sitting on the island, and I was going to go in the bathroom and do my hair and get dressed. I was still in pajamas. It was Saturday morning, and that's my routine, get everything ready, then go get dressed, because if I get dressed first I'll spill something on me, which I usually do anyway. But as I'm getting ready to go through the kitchen to go to the bathroom, he walks in. I was so excited and embarrassed at the same time because I looked so terrible. But what a surprise. Oh my goodness. What a blessing. They were home all week. So nice. And he hadn't even got to meet his great nieces and nephews. So when we went to my daughter's, he got to meet all the little ones. And Greg's good with little ones, and he likes to tease them and stuff. And then my oldest grandson came with his 2 little girls, and they came over on Christmas Eve and spent the evening with us and had supper. And those little girls just thought he was something special, which he is. But they really liked him, and they talk about him now. I used to talk to him about him because I'd say, that's my son Greg. And I told him he lived in Florida. And the one little one is, he's the oldest, he's 7. Well, he'll be 7 next week. And he had gone to Florida, they had gone to Florida when he was a baby. I don't think he can remember it, but he says he does, because he was the only one that ever got to go to Greg's house. And so they talk about that. He talks about that all the time. And now the kids, if I'm watching a video or something, that's Uncle Greg. Yes, that's Uncle Greg. Or they'll say, Ariel will say, when's Uncle Greg coming back? She's only 5, and oh my gosh, is she precious. But they all are. But I could see him spoiling them if he was here very much. But we did get to cook together some, which my kitchen isn't like his, and he's continuously having to look for things. As it starts thickening up, it thickens up fast. As you can see, it's getting thick there. Boiling. Once it starts boiling and bubbling, it has to go for a minute, and then you can take it off. Now, I'm using a pan that looks like it's way too big, which it is, but if I use a more shallow pan, the bubbles is going to come out and burn me, I'm sure. That and caramels, oh my goodness. Hey, I think I'm going to quit. Okay, I'm going to take it and put I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. As my little Taya says, butter. She was cooking with me at Christmas time, and oh my goodness, I just can't believe a 5-year-old remembers everything like that. She would say, where is the sugar? And then she'd say, I have to level it off, because if I put too much in, and then she would tell me why she couldn't put too much in. So she was a sweetie. Then we're going to add 3 egg yolks. One of them broke, but that's okay. I'm going to use them anyway. Yeah, egg yolks. Reminds me of my friend Charlotte. She goes out to her son's, and right now it's really cold up here. So she'll go out to her sons because they're at work. And I'm going to add a little bit of pudding in this to bring the egg yolks together so I don't have lumps. Anyway, Charlotte goes out and gathers the eggs so that they don't freeze right now. And she'll go 2 times a day to get them. And she said she's lucky because they're still laying good. She's getting 16, 18 a day. And she said the other day, I would love to see it. She said one of the eggs had totally frozen. And she said that was the first time that she hadn't got there in time to get them before any of them froze. And that one had froze. And I'm thinking, oh well, one's not bad. But she said she saved it. She took it home, put it in a glass of cold water, and got the shell to where she could peel it. She said the first time she ever peeled an egg that wasn't a boiled one. But it stayed together. And she peeled all of it, and then she ended up being able to use it. I would have never thought of that. I would have never thought of doing that. Okay, and we're going to bring the egg together in that real good so that we don't have lumps, and I have to lie to Greg and tell him it's something besides raw egg. Okay. Now we're going to put it back on the stove, and we're going to cook it for 5 minutes. And I'm putting a tablespoon of vanilla in it. Okay, and you'll want to continuously stir it now, because as it's cooking, it's going to stick to the bottom maybe, which I use a heavy pan but sometimes it still sticks. I want to cook it in order to get those eggs, ouch, that burnt, get those eggs down in there. Okay, I'm going to let this cool some, cook another 2 minutes, and then cool a little bit, because if I put my peanut butter in it right now, it will melt my peanut butter. So we're gonna let this cool some. Okay, I'm gonna transfer it to a different bowl so it cools faster. And then after it cools some, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I think my pudding's cooled enough. I use Jiffy peanut butter because that's what we eat all the time. And I'm gonna put about a cupful in here, maybe not quite a cup, but about a 3/4 of a cup. Not measuring it, so anyway, you may want less and you may want more. Depends on how your family likes it when you make it. But that's what I'm putting in mine. And this is the time that you can add your bananas as soon as you get this all mixed up, if you would want to put bananas in it. And it's really good with them. But like I said, I'm not doing that this time. And then, oh, that smells so good. I love to smell peanut butter. And peanut butter and butterscotch together is awesome. And boy, does it smell good. I think that's enough peanut butter. But like I said, you can add less or you can add more, depending on what you want. I'm worrying about getting it all off of there and out of the bowl, because I guarantee you none of that will go to waste either. Okay, there is our butterscotch peanut butter pudding. And it is delicious. I'd like for you all to try it. Let me know what you think when you do try it, because we love it. And our family just loves it, especially my husband. Add the bananas if you would like, and I'll have everything posted down below, the recipe with all the ingredients. And I hope you have a great week, and we'll be back with some more great recipes. Thank you, bunches.